Hey guys, Bass in Florida here. I'm going to be doing my rod video because I've gotten like 15 comments in the past day to do my rod video, and also I'm going to be doing a video on in this video I'm going to be doing how to find your spots for like a tournament, and how I figure out a lake and laydowns, all that kind of stuff. I'll explain to you guys later, but let's start out with my carrot sticks first. Love these rods. I got my first rod here, E21 Carrot Stick Micro Guide. Micro Guides for proof. Quantum Bill Dance Bait Cast Reel. This is a 7-foot medium action carrot stick. Bill Dance Bait Cast Reel. It's got 4 bearings, which is smooth for 4 bearings. 6:2:1 gear ratio, and short shaft handle. This is like an 8-inch, not an 8-inch handle. This is like I'll measure it real quick. Yeah, 8-inch handle, short handle. This is my fluke rod, like my jerkbait rod, soft plastic jerkbait, stuff like that. And this rod works amazing. It's my lightest combo ever. It's like, I think it feels about 9 ounces, but I'll measure it or weigh it on a scale in a couple of days, and I'll tell you guys. If you really want to know, message me and I'll tell you. Next is another carrot stick. We have an E21 Carrot Stick Micro Guide, again with the micro guides. This is my worm rod. As you can see here, I got a 6-inch Jack's Custom Baits ribbon tail worm with a 1/4 ounce black with red flake tungsten weight, and this 7'3" medium heavy action with a Quantum Energy PT bait cast reel, 9 bearings. It's a burner, as you can see there, and it's got 30-pound braid, and says here high performance or performance tuned. Yeah, it's just a great reel. I love it. I got about 150 yards of 30-pound Power Pro. I spooled the whole thing of Power Pro line, which is amazing. This thing's spool capacity is amazing. Next, we have a Skeet Reese spinnerbait worm rod. This is the Tessera series. It's not micro guides, as you can see. And I got a Bill Dance Series bait cast reel. This is the newer Bill Dance rod. We got 5 bearings. It's a little bit smoother than my other ones. And I got 12-pound mono. This is my finesse rod because I don't have a spinning rod with me right now. By the way, if anybody wants to sell a spinning reel and rod, or just the reel, I'll be buying. And we got just a little bass grabber, go back a long ways. A bass grabber ST worm, watermelon seed. I've been using those a lot, along with Jack's Custom Baits finesse worm. My go-to finesse bait is the finesse worm. Check them out at jackscustombaits.com, or go on eBay and type in bass grabber custom baits. I think he's still up there. You can buy some of his baits. Alright, next we have our Abu Garcia Veritas 7'6" medium heavy action with this is my jig rod, by the way, with another Bill Dance Series bait cast reel, 4 bearings, 6:1 gear ratio, 40-pound braid on this bait caster, and I only use Power Pro, so that's what it is, with a Denny Brauer swim jig, and with a Zoom grub trailer. My friend yesterday, we were fishing in this lake, hoping to get a 10-pound limit, just fishing there for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Caught a 7-pounder on the first 4 casts. That's really hard to do. In my opinion, that's like the best of luck you can get right there, is to catch a 7-pounder on your first 4 casts. Half-ounce Denny Brauer flipping jig, or swimming jig. Awesome bait. We ended up fulfilling our limit within 30 minutes or less. Took time to catch a couple pounders. We didn't catch a 3, but definitely a fun day yesterday. Didn't do a video because it was kind of getting ready to pour down rain, so, but anyway, last but not least, we got, get the name right this time, Team Daiwa Tierra flipping rod. I know it's backwards, but Team Daiwa Tierra flipping rod with a Jack's Custom Baits tube, flipping tube with a 1/4 ounce flipping, or 1/2 ounce flipping weight. Sorry, I'm messing up so much. And Kevin Van Dam Series bait cast reel. It's got 10 bearings, a flip and switch on the side there, centrifugal braking system, and just an all-around great reel. It's a burner, so I could just, I'm fishing, I burn that bait in, flip another pitch, you know, jig it, burn it in, flip it out. Just all-around great rod. I love it. It's a thick tip, 7'6" heavy. Just an awesome, awesome rod and reel to have. Alright, let me check the time here. Alright, we're good. Alright, so now we're going to talk about my tournaments. I got, there's tournaments coming up at Everglades, there's tournament coming up at Lake Ida, Lake Osborne, the Chain. So I've done my homework, as should you, on studying the lake and really spending your time figuring and learning out the lake, or figuring out the lake and learning about it. So what I do is keep a folder of every lake I have, and I circle and print out spots on an aerial view map, and I always try to find, because Lake Ida is a very murky body of water. There's people jet skiing, there's people water skiing with giant boats, there's a bunch of party boaters during the week, so that makes the water real murky, and it's not a clear lake to begin with. So you have to find little ponds, you have to find clear water the best that you can. So what I do for the Lake Ida chain, like Everglades, you just find some flipping spots that you want to go to. This is different. You have to find ponds and stuff that's off of Lake Ida, so there's not a bunch of boat traffic, there's not a bunch of murky water. You could basically try to find some clear water. So these are secret spots, but I'll be willing to share one of them to give you an example. Right here, we got, there's Lake Ida right there, if you could see that. Sure. Lake Ida's right there, and then off of Lake Ida is a little, it's not a pond, it's pretty big, but that's kind of an example of finding clear water. And I always print out the aerial view, the top part of the map, to show me where it's at off of a main lake. And then it's got a little water lock system, so it's going to pump out clear water, and it's black. It's black on the top of the aerial view, which means you're probably going to have some clearer water than normal. So the fish are going to be in there trying to get away from all that noise and sound. So there's the water lock right there, and you can see all that clear water. There's a bunch of lily pads, there's some sticking up timber, there's a lot of things. So I mean, just marking what you're going to throw in there is another step. I mean, I just say where it's at, like I said, little pond off of Lake Ida, throw crankbaits, spinnerbaits, all that, boat houses. But that's just a little technique on what I do to find some fish and to win tournaments. I hopefully can win the next one that's coming up August 27th. So hopefully I'll do well in that. Hopefully get a top 5, or if I'm lucky, get a first place finish. But always bring these with you. I mean, you can laminate them, keep them from getting wet, but it's always important to keep your folder with information in it. And check out fishing reports. I got fishing reports in here. I got everything from the latest to tournament standings to what people have used in tournaments, all that good stuff. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe. Check out CC Fishing Guru. He's starting to fish again, putting some more videos up. And John Boat Insane, gonna be fishing with him like every weekend. We're pre-fishing for the next tournament coming up. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks guys for checking out this video, and stay tuned. So I'll see you guys later.